So my people, you are very much welcome to this live program. Don't forget, you can always support me. You can send me stars. You can send me thanks on YouTube. You can subscribe to my channel and my Facebook page. And you can also share the video. Share. It's very important. So this video is going to be very brief because one is late and because, of course, everybody have other things doing. So I don't know who haven't I greeted. So you're welcome, my people. I wanted to do this video because I listened to the video that our sister Dec31ved did. I shared her video and she was talking about it like she did that video impromptu. She lives in Ireland and she was just walking past somewhere and she saw a lot of our Nigerian people who are like asylum seekers who are huddled up in some kind of asylum place and they just stuck there something. It's like you are in a foreign country, you don't have the legitimate documents to function as an immigrant. So you are just there. You understand? You are just there, but you are not allowed to work. You don't have the right to go and rent an apartment. In fact, nobody's going to rent an apartment. And in fact, you can't even afford to rent an apartment. And you can't, sometimes you don't even have access to medical care. You only available to generic care they give at the, camp. The camp is like an open prison. And like in Germany here, they call it, I've forgotten what they call that camp. I did a video about it. And you are just locked up in that place. And in fact, it generated a lot of acrimony that, like, with their history, how could they even do that, because of their history of concentration camp. So that video made me to remember that I need to do this video. So where are these people coming from? These are people who don't want to stay in Nigeria again. Good evening, Ekale Omokin. They don't want to stay in Nigeria for whatever reason. Everybody have their hopes and aspirations. I can never take that away from people. So they get onto any means, and everybody knows that everybody wants to leave. They will say Jackpa, and then somebody will come and promise them heaven and earth. And that is how they will just fall for it. For the women, the usual story, the exploitation, especially when it comes to, their sexuality. And for the men, it's just like duping them. Like, I don't know where that heartlessness comes from. So I want to play this video. It's in Igbo language, and I will be interpreting it.
Ndana ina forever bunda okechukwu okpara hana Chedrak akuziri na asa obiri.
So he's saying that these people you are seeing here are the people that Okechukwu Okpara and somebody that is called Shedrack deceived. So I want to play it again. So let me start it from beginning again.
Ndana ina forever bunda okechukwu okpara hana Chedrak akuziri na asa obiri ulem oroja obodo a na-akpọ Porto-Novo.
So he's saying that these people you are seeing here are the people, the names he mentioned, that they deceived them and took them to a country that is called Porto-Novo.
Dị n'ime Cotonou bụ Benin Republic.
So that place is the Porto-Novo is inside Benin Republic. And you know where Benin Republic is? It's just near us here.
Ka ha mkpa na ya ga-enye ha ọrụ na ha ji ịrụ ọrụ company. So ndị ejerugo ebe ahụ na.
He promised them that he's taking them to that Porto-Novo inside Burkina Faso. If not for lack of education, why would somebody be going to Porto-Novo and he doesn't even know that that place is not too far from Lagos? It's something that he don't even need to take a plane. He can take Ekene Dilichukwu from Onitsha straight to that place. You understand? It's because they don't know. Good evening, Sheila. Good evening, Ibrahim. Good evening, Komolafe. Because they don't know. That is the lack of the education. And people are exploiting this thing. You see? So somebody went to Igbo land and he told them that he wants to take them to Porto-Novo. And you know, it will hear big in their ear. Hey, osikwana gakmaya je Porto Novo, imakweba na Porto Novo. They now take them to Porto Novo. And that they told them that there is a company there. They are going to work inside that company. Be listening, oh.
nwere ozi ọrụ kọmpanị ahụ ọ napụsị ahịa ego ihe ọ napụrụ onye ọbụla ịhụrụ ebe a bụ $1,000.
So he said that they told them that they will go to that Porto Novo to go and work in a company. And for them to be able to go and work in that company, that they have to pay $1,000, as in $1,000. And from the time this thing was happening, $1,000 will be about maybe minimum of 500,000 naira. That's what they pay to somebody so that they will take them to go to a company that is in Porto Novo. I've heard this thing before. Some people, they call it Queenette. Some, they even say they are in Lekki, in different places, that they house like many thousands of them in one room. They'll tell them to bring money like this, bring money, they will pay. To the extent that in the end, those boys or women, they will not have any other means to live. They will be looking for transport money to go back to their village. So anyway, let me continue.
Pụtara 650,000 sefa n'ego Kotonu.
Okay.
Then mụ onwe m na-emekwa this video eme na adịkwa m among na ndị a napụrụ ego a.
Sorry. So he say even he himself that is doing this video, he's also among the people that they collect money. Oh my show. So
anyị karịrị ọla but ndị efuru n'ime video na ihe anyị dị anapụrụ ego a lele ụlọ anyị ụlọ elu efuru ebe a na-aba mmadụ 300 mana ihe anyị dị bi na ya bụ mmadụ 62 and mmadụ 62 ahụ ka a napụrụ $1,000.
So he's saying that they are up to 62. And he said this house that they brought them here is meant to occupy 300 people. But for now, they are 62. And that 62 people paid $1,000 each. Imagine how much that Okechukwu that they are calling made now. Imagine how much that Okechukwu they are calling made. So it means that Okechukwu made already $62,000 from his own brothers that don't know any better. And we are just talking about the money they gave to him. We are not talking about their own expenditure, their own personal expenditure, that the money that they took for themselves, for buy clothes, for food, and all those kind of a thing. You see, this is their own brother. They know him and they will trust him and say, Okechukwu nwa be onya, this one, they will think he's telling them the truth. But that one is looking at the thousands of dollars he's going to get. Imagine $62. And they are more than that. This is just this batch.
Anyị nwa bụ ndị kwetara ka eme this video n'idiri anyị maka ihe a na bụ 1 week now. Eji wee nwude ofu onye isi anyị ndị nke ọzọ agba ọsọ. That Okechukwu ọkpara ahụ gbara ọsọ si from.
So he's saying that the ones that you are seeing in this video are the ones that agreed and allowed themselves to be videoed because they need help. The other ones are still expecting that some miracle will happen and something good will happen and we come out of it, that that their money will not go in vain. And one of their leaders, that Okechukwu Okparagongo, he has run away. They have not been able to cash. No, they were able to cash one of their leaders and the other ones have run away. I think he said the Okechukwu is the one they cash. Let me listen again. Okay, said the Okechukwu Okpara, the main ringleader, escaped. So the one that they caught one of their leaders, the other one, but that one they are calling Okechukwu escaped.
In the Republic, budget Togo. Ona abiazieba. Ona enyawa yiri, ayeri biri for good 1 week now.
So he said that's their oga, that one that is Okechukwu. He now absconded when they caught one of the other leader, and he ran into Togo. And normally he's supposed to provide for their feeding because they don't have anything. And for that more than 1 week now, they have not eaten. They are held up in this place. Okay. Oh.
So ihe anyị need bụ enyemaka etu anyị ga-esi je eme cross ya Nigeria.
So now they are looking for help. Anyhow, they will get help to cross back into Nigeria. That is why they are doing this video. Are you understand? They are doing this video because they are looking for help, because they are stranded. They don't have any money. All the money they have given to their so-called brothers. They have eaten the money. They have left them there. There is no means for them to feed, and they are looking for help. Anyhow, anybody can help them to cross back into Nigeria.
Nwee ike larụsiba anyị dị iche iche. Ọ ihe anyị neediri. Biko nyere anyị aka ka anyị laa obodo anyị na-akpọ Nigeria.
You know, I like it when they say, let us go to our country. You know, because when you are telling them, calm down, Nigeria is having all kinds of problems. We know, you know, don't be in a hail. Don't say, zoo things. Before they say, you don't pay. Anything that will make you to japa, anything that will make you to come off for here. Some people say, if you see my leg again, mona cutter. But you hear what he's saying now. Now they are looking for help. Anything, he's not saying zoo again, say anything that will make us to go back to our country. It's not saying their country. It's not saying, it's our country. You understand? It's unfortunate. This is pure exploitation. And those people that are still not surrendering themselves for help, sometimes it is their last card. I remember when I was doing the video about Dubai people, I told you guys, if somebody is telling you about abroad, don't burn your bridges. Leave the back door open. You never know. Even in the best of the plans, leave the back door open. You can always close that back door. You can always close that back door when everything is settled. But don't leave and burn all your bridges. Some people, the only land that is given to their family, from generation, they will sell it. Because they hear abroad, they will sell it. They will not carry that money, 500, maybe 500,000, $1,000 equivalent. They will go and give to somebody, and they need that money. And that means even if they go back to village, they will not be able to farm, no means of livelihood. Then some of them, the shop that they are running, maybe they are selling clothes, they are selling shoes, they are selling books, whatever. They will close it. They will sell it to somebody, close that place, nowhere, you know. So by the time they find themselves in a situation like these young men, it's like you know that no hope. Like, I don't know, I feel like it's a very hopeless situation for them, because you look back, let you go. You look front, nowhere to go. For me, it used to mimic the story that is told in the Bible, that those leprous people that were standing at the gate, they said there's famine in the land, and that the patients were on this side, and they said, well, what do we have to lose? If we go to the inside the city, there's a famine, we'll die of hunger. If we go where the patients are laying siege on the Israeli nation, that we may survive. If they may have mercy on us and leave us, or they may buy us. But if we buy, we buy. That kind of situation. They will be in that situation that they say, okay, it is what it is. We don't have any other option. We are here. We die here situation. But you hear when this man is now saying, what we are looking for now is help. Anything that will make us to go back to our country. But when it comes down to it, Nigeria, that place that you despise so much, you will never understand the value of that place. Let me play it again. It's not giving them
good 1 week now.
For more than 1 week.
So I need to buy a mark and try to get across Nigeria.
He said any help to go back to different parts of our
because Nigeria.
We want to go back to our country that is called Nigeria. I mean, there's nothing more to say. Please help us. We want to go back to our country called Nigeria. It's our country. Yeah. No matter, at the end of the day, it's like the story of the prodigal son. He his father had everything and he felt like, what is he doing here? Is he the prodigal son? And he decided that he wants to go give me my own share. Give me, yeah, you know, give me my own share. Let me go and do my own thing and look for my own way abroad, something like that. And the father now share his kingdom and say, okay, take your own share. And the guy went there, man, hey, this place far, he squandered all the money. But when it came down to it, he didn't have anything to eat. He was even working for farmers, feeding sheep and goats, and they were not even feeding. They didn't even give him accommodation. He will now look at himself, say, even the people who are working as servants in my own father's house, they are even having a better condition. Aga m ebili ka m bịa lakwuru nna m. I will rise up and go back to my father. Whatever happens, let it happen. You see? And this is how these ones now, they now realize themselves that I know things were bad for me, but I know that I can still go home. My situation was not bad like this. Even if I don't have food, I can knock on my neighbor and say, I've not eaten. What are you people eat? They will even if it is one wrap of lolo, they may give me. You see, but you don't have that access. The reputation of Nigeria is down. Many things, but people don't understand. And now they now realize that I will go home to my country called Nigeria. All I need is any help that you can render to me so that I will cross the border to go to my country called Nigeria. It's like when that prodigal son now realized himself and he now woke up. And truly, no matter your condition, whenever you are coming back, even though you are empty, even though you don't have money, trust me, there are people who will try to mock you, but they've not worn your shoes. They don't know where it hurts you. But trust me, your family, your loved ones, they will be happy to have you back alive. Just like that father of that prodigal son saw him from afar and called all the servants, kill a sheep. Oh, there is celebration. My son that I've not seen for long. Look at him, he's here. That is how it's going to be. So don't, because of the loss you have lost, and go and stay stranded and not want to come back. When it comes down to it, you've been duped. Go home. Go home. My brother, you are funny. So I want to show you this video. Somebody said the mic is breaking. I don't know if it is the same for everyone. So I want to show you these pictures. I mean, they are pictures that somebody posted of our people that are in Dubai. Are you seeing the pictures? So these ones now, they are in Dubai. They don't have no means. The situation in Dubai, they are not giving them visa. They can't work. They don't have any means of food. They are not renting apartment for them. It's like an outcast. Nobody wants them, and they want to go home. They want to go home and they are stranded. There is even a video. One lady was needing to be resuscitated because she was fainting because of the dire situation. You can see them. They are your brothers. Look at them. They want to go home now. They are looking for help. You see, many. They want to go home. Where is home now? Nigeria. So Nigeria never went to all these places with them. It is still the same Nigerians that are doing bad to their fellow Nigerians. That's why I say you are Nigeria, I am Nigeria, all of us are Nigeria. If you are good for each other, we will not have all this problem. Look at these young men. Somebody went to meet them in Nigeria, in their villages, in their communities, in their places of business, and dupe them of their money, sold them a false hope. What if that person didn't go and do them those things? What if those persons are good? What if those people, they have conscience? What if those people that Okechukwu that went to dupe him, what is that name this one called again? Let me
ị na-afụ ebe a
uh
bụ ndị Okechukwu ọkpara
Okechukwu Okpara is the first one.
ha na Shedrack akụziri.
Okechukwu Okpara and Shedrack Akuziri. Okechukwu Okpara and Shedrack Akuziri. You see, they are both our Igbo brothers. They went and sought out their innocent, uninformed Igbo brothers and showed them this beautiful life. What if they were good to their brothers? Just like they are saying Biafra, Biafra every day. What if they use that good mind and say, I want to be good? Shebi Nigeria is bad. You are the one that is good. Abi, let's go on that premise now that Nigeria is bad. If not because Nigeria is bad, everything will be going smooth for you. But you are still operating in that Nigeria that is bad. You are the one that still went to your brothers and your sisters in the villages. You are the one that still dupe them of the little meager resources that they have. You are the one that took them and went to dump them. In Port Novo and collected all their money, $1,000 from poor people is a lot. Even for a normal German cannot have $1,000 to give you. He can pay that $1,000 maybe for 2 years. He will be paying it in installment. But say, give me like this, they don't have it. But our people have that mind. You collect 1,000 from 30 people, 300 people, you don't care. You don't care. And now, but Nigeria is bad. So who is the one that is doing the badness? It is you. You are the one doing the bad things, and the bad things you are doing is affecting everybody. How about if you are good? How about if you show kindness? How about you are conscientious, like you have some kind of empathy? What I see is like from our upbringing, empathy is missing. People lack empathy. Like, I don't know what it means when you trick somebody of their last card on this earth, and you just want to build one house, and it's just this life. These are just material things. So you value material things over the life and posterity of people. Sometimes these young men, they are the only hope of their families. Sometimes these young men, they are only male in their families. You will just come and remove them and put them in this difficult situation. At all, where they were before, it may not be bad at least, but they were there, they were present, they were aching at a living, they had their freedom, they could manage to go and eat anything that hungry them. Even if it is roadside plantain, roadside corn, they will eat it and go and continue with their life. But you told them lies, deceived them, collect everything that they have, and run away from Port Novo to Togo. I don't want to talk about so many videos that I've seen. They will tell young men, come with me. They will take them to Pakistan. I didn't even know that they go to Pakistan. They will take them to all these Asian countries. They will use them as collateral. And they know they are not coming back. They know. Young men, they will take them. They'll say, my brother, I say, I'm coming. They will keep that one there. And they know the deal that they did with those people. Their mind lacks any form of empathy. What that person is going through, the painful way that person will exit this life does not mean anything to them. So why am I doing this video? Are you at home? Look at the plight of these people. If they didn't listen to that person, now there are people that would have told them that think about it. They'll say, bad belle, you don't do what, you want wish, you want to stop my progress. Listen, consider, and leave a door open. Don't put all your eggs in this kind of scams. Nothing is coming out of it. If anybody is taking you to all this Pakistan, you know. If they tell you, wait here, I'm coming, you know that they are going, or you now see that they have used you as a collateral. You know, most of these places, they are not speaking language you can understand. So your brother or your so-called brother will be your go-between. There's one that I saw the video. It was very sad. The young man, he was almost like a skeleton by the time. He was just trying to make that video before he will pass, you know. It was somebody from, he was calling the name of the person that took him to that place and used him as a collateral. And the person went away with their money. And you know the hot deals that they do at the market that they are doing. So if you don't want to enter Wahala, you see the way Nigeria is, know that it can be home. Just like this man is saying they want to go back to Nigeria, their home. He didn't know it was home before. That's why he was in a hurry to leave. That's why he was not considering who he is giving his last card to. But now he has realized that Nigeria is home. You know, that's why I advocate for you not to destroy your home. But there are people, the same lack of empathy, they live in all this abroad. They live in America, but their own template of giving you something good is for you to destroy the one you have first. Bring it down, burn it, then they will come back and rebuild it. And you that you are there, you are the one in physical danger. You are the one that will run to inside bush or look for where you are looking for refuge. You are not thinking about what you are going to pass through, especially you, your women, your children. You understand? Because they are not thinking about you. They are just thinking about that cash. I saw a video yesterday. Simon Ipa said there is job, you know. He said in preparation of the Biafra, in preparation of the new Biafra, that any Biafra person that is a professional should apply. There are jobs. If you are in education, if you are in health, if you are any operation, if you are operational, organizational, any profession, you should apply. There is job because the country is about to kick off. They put address for them to send their resume. You know, so advise yourself, my people. All that glitters is not good. Listen to the video that our sister did. I posted it on my page, Beatrice Jim. She's talking about the plight of asylum seekers. Those ones that even made it, they give them what they call it, maybe visiting visa. For example, somebody will give you visiting visa. Visiting visa means you just come and visit and go back. It's not for you to come and stay. When you have visiting visa, you don't have the eligibility to work. You understand? But they will not tell you that you don't have the eligibility to work. You will be happy that you have a visa. Oh, look at the visa. Sometimes the visa is just 2 weeks. And then when that 2 weeks expire, you will go into Aduro. That is a refugee. That's what is called asylum. From there, your life is now in a limbo. You cannot go front, you cannot go back. You cannot travel, you cannot walk, you cannot go to school. And some people are in this limbo for years, like 10 years. Imagine somebody in his 20s and he's wallowing in this imbalance, imbalance like this for 10 years, all his youth. And he doesn't want to go back because of what people will say. But all these things will be avoided if you do your own research. Like any person that is telling you about any country, let me tell you what you can do. Go to Google, search information about that country, how to immigrate into that country. If it is Dubai, UAE, you ask how to immigrate to Dubai. If you don't know how to read, you can come to Google. I'll show you here. Let me show you guys. You come to Google here. If you come to Google, you will see, I don't know. I'm doing the style that I know again. Don't mind me. I don't know if I will see. I don't see that sign on. But there's something like a microphone. You see something like a microphone here. You can see here at the end here, it goes like a microphone. If you click on it, you will just say how to immigrate to Dubai. Let's assume you don't know how to write. The thing will tell you, it will bring it out. You will be reading it. You will bring videos. You will watch it if you don't know how to read, so that you will not fall into these people's hand. And the easiest way for you to go abroad is for you to have handwork. So the time you will be looking for how to go and be learning one handwork. If you are able to learn that handwork, and you are able to go through the Ministry of Trade and get certification that you have this handwork. Oh, you are not seeing it. I don't know how to show it, You say you are not seeing it. I will have to find a way to do a demo. Let me see. So normally there should be something like a microphone, but I am not seeing it here. So normally there will be something like a microphone if you are using your Android. You understand? So you will click on that microphone. That's what I mean, actually. That's what I mean. So don't fall into the hands of I wanted to show you this video. Look at this one. These pictures I'm showing you here. See, 17 Ebonyi girls they took. Eh? Desperate journey. The Nigerian girls being Nigerian women, you see, tales of woe. When they take you, you go see hell. See this one, Igbo girls to Malaysia. Are you seeing? Tales of woe. Over Igbo girls, tales of woe. They will go to villages. They even sometimes pastor will help them. Pastor will help them to convince young girls, you see. So yeah, that's what I wanted to show you guys, my people. I don't want to make this video very long. The absolute truth is that they are so wicked unto themselves. So on the other hand, sorry, most of the young people from the south of Nigeria are impatient, greedy, and always in so much hurry to have money. It's been made worse by the fully of Biafra. I'm trying to read what our brother wrote. Our brother say Google will not understand their Bingo language. I don't know, but I feel like somehow there's a failure in leadership. Everybody knows that the people have been left unto themselves, and the education that they are getting is not an education that gives them the ability to think for themselves, or to make deductions. It's a kind of education that makes you to cram. We used to say cram, and back to sender. It's just for you to kind of in German they call it bulimia learning. So you just kind of learn everything like put it in your head, and then immediately you go to the exam, you send it back, so your good grade, your best grade will be according to how much you remember, who is able to give it back word for word more perfectly than the others. So there's almost no deduction, like say, okay, make and like look at this situation, look at this scenario, interpret it, kind of extrapolate it, and think about it and make something out of it. I think when you are going through that kind of education, it's easier for you to apply it in your real life, because when there's something going on in your life, or somebody is presenting an argument to you, you are able to put it in one place and kind of look it at different angles. But because you don't have that kind of education, you have education of somebody standing in front of you and giving orders, and for you to just take it like this, and like basically telling you, think like this, write like this, this is how I want it, you have to do like this. So people lose the ability to actually use their own mind. That's the main difference. And I notice it, for example, my children, when they are growing here, um like that time they are in kindergarten, they are just saying play, play, play. They are not teaching them anything. Nobody is saying, hey, come and write. A is for apple, B. They don't teach them anything about alphabet. They don't teach them. They will just give them room. They will be playing. They give them things to play with. So the children will be kind of building their thinking, analytical abilities, how to figure things. Maybe if they want to build something, they will be imagining, okay, how can I build this thing to stand that it will not fall together? You understand? They will be building their mind, and sometimes they will be drawing something, painting, they are maybe singing. They are not forcing them to come and say one plus what is one. What you will surprise here. A child that is 5, he cannot read, he cannot write, he don't know the numbers. He will look, he don't know. But by the time they go to school, primary one, by the time they finish primary one, they are reading. They are reading like it will be you like film. Wow. By the time they finish primary one, they are reading because they are, they have already blown up their mind in different direction. So the teacher just have to tell them one thing like this one, and they are able to go along. So I feel like I find it one way. I feel bad for what is happened. On the other hand, it's also difficult to blame the victim for what is happened to them, because this young generation, they did not create themselves, they did not produce themselves. They are a product of a system, of a culture, of an elderly generation. And this elderly generation is not taking responsibility for their failures, for their inabilities. Instead, they are still blaming the same youth that is still at the, like that is taking all the heat for all their failures. It's like they went to universities, Nigerian university, they were able to eat in school, they go to cafeteria, they had all this nice time, and they can't give it back. But somehow the students are responsible for their own failures. You understand? So I feel like this is a very vicious world. But I think that what we can do for ourselves is to inform. Maybe there are people who can learn, who can make some better information. You understand? So, yeah, maybe something can touch somebody and they will not fall victim. You understand? Like if you tell them that before you want to go to, if somebody is telling you that, hey, I want to give you visa to go to maybe India. Then you go and look for India. How do you go to India? And they'll say, pay me so money, the visa will come out. Like I remember one boy I was talking with him. Before he said he gotten a visa to Mozambique. I say, Mozambique. You don't need a visa to go to Mozambique. How do somebody ask you to pay money to go? He say, no. It's the pastor that connects you. Everything is fine. I was like, Mozambique is, on arrival, blah, blah, blah. It's just an African country. What will you be doing there? What will you be doing there? Nothing. You will go there and waste your youth. You will just go there and waste your youth. You understand me? So, and those countries, they even depend on Nigeria for a lot of things, So I don't understand. So that desperation needs to calm down. And above all, before you give somebody all your money, at least do your own research. Today you have smartphone, you have everything. You can actually, do your own research. Today you can even comment on Facebook page and say, hey, so information. Oh, please, can anybody advise me? Don't go and be giving your money to anybody at this time. It is very, very dubious and very bad of them. Yeah. Thank you. At least 1 out of 10 may listen and learn, and it's something. So I think I'll leave this video here. My next video, I will try to talk about the widows, the plight of widows. So the law is saying something, but the culture is doing something else. And the people on ground, the families involved, they are very intent to disinherit a widow and the children. So, what can you do as a man, to prepare for the unforeseeable future in a place like Nigeria, in a place that the law may not be out to protect your children, your family? What can you do? You need to be, aware. You need to be aware. so you can, lay the foundation so that your children will not become pawns in the hands of your so-called brothers and sisters. Because in the end, it's still the same lack of empathy. How can you say you love your brother, you are crying for the loss of your brother, and you don't see his children, his own offspring, as a remnant of him, and give that remnant of him the love you have for your brother? No, instead you exploit them. How can that be? It's not adding up. Yeah. Pastors contributed to that because they collect money and add them to conference, big eating. So when they eventually travel, they refuse to come back. Yeah, you are right. So my people, yeah, I'll leave this video here, let it not get too long. Thank you so much for being a part of this video. I appreciate every one of you. I want to appreciate every one of you that send me also stars, and everyone that supports me, however you support me. I appreciate that support. So see you guys tomorrow by the special grace of God. Bye for now.